Hey guys, Chef Anthony here at the Robinson Experience Center. Today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to preserve your food longer in your refrigerator. Let's open this guy up. Ooh, that's smooth, huh? That's smooth. All right, gang, we got a fridge loaded here. The first and foremost is, usually is the vegetables and the fruits are a huge problem, with preservation, okay? Depending on make and model, this is the thermal version. They have just these bins that slide down like this. And I know it's not much to look at, but this will help your delicate fruits and vegetables not bruise as much because, if we open the drawer so many times, the apples and things like that, round items might roll around too much. So, you know what I mean? If we have it like this is a nice option. If you don't have that option, don't worry about it. Here's our tried and true method right here. So vegetables and fruit. This adjusts the moisture. There's a little venting back here. This is our primary example on how to keep these and, store this stuff properly, okay? The fruit section, for this guy, and then here's the vegetable down here. You can keep your meats and chickens, this is ideal. So it has to be separate in space. So we don't want to put too much on one shelf or one tray. That's another tip there. So, we have to just watch what we put next to each other. So this is a big X right here. You can't have broccoli sit next to fruit. So this would have to come out because the gases release here and we'll make these ripen and we'll make them spoil faster. So this would go, on a shelf somewhere else, okay? Let's talk about a few other things. Things wrapped like this is pretty good for food and your refrigeration to keep preserved, but your cheese and things like that should be in a different world. So we open up this bin, we have cheese and tortillas, basically a dry product and a dry product. This is kind of where our cheeses should live. You should all kind of keep it on here, and I keep my tortillas with that too. Anything that's a fully cooked item, like this pizza that's leftovers, okay? Your lunch bags, things like that, that should all be on its separate shelf too, because it's really sharing that air and space, okay? Let's talk about the door right here. We have just some condiments, and you think condiments, they're fine, you know what I mean? This, guys, should all be here, but butter should really be on its own shelf because of the fact that there is water and moisture depending on which butter you use. This guy should be kind of on its own, separate, because there will be condensation on this if you open the door and things like that. There will be, you'll see, some moisture that you don't want leaking over into a foil product, things like that. Let's run through another little tip here, huge piece, but it's kind of overlooked a lot, the temperature, okay? So now if we look at up top, we're at 41 and 35. This is ideal temps for this unit, okay? 41 should be in your, your regular fridge zone. 35, a little bit colder for your fridge, for your fruits, vegetables, and your meats, okay? If you don't have that dual temperature like this built in, if you have one, you should probably keep it at around 37. Kind of keep it in between both is really where we want to go. 41 for the fully cooked items, 35 in a dual temperature like this, 37 for that. All right, guys, thanks so much.